Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft, the third in January, because I don't know, I'm just on a roll and I don't know, I just thought I should watch the sunset in order to start the episode because I always just start around here. Yeah, I need more like creative ways to start these episodes, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Everyone knows. The people who watch these, the few people that do, sometimes not few, sometimes a significant amount, but like, yeah, people know. I just do these. What did they know that I just do these? I don't know. I talk a lot about how I like recording these, so that's why I do them as often as I do. You know. Yeah, sometimes I don't do them as often, but yeah. Anyways, so what has been going on in this time? Oh man, I have been watching a lot of boxing, man. I watched a fight that took place in October of 2021. I watched the third Wilder Fury fight, and yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the story of the fight basically was that, yeah, I mean, it was the fight. The top rank video said it was the fight of the year candidate, yeah, or no, the fight of the year winner of 2021. So yeah, I would assume it would have been. I don't know what other fights that happened, yeah, in 2021. I haven't watched any other fight in 2021. I don't think. Was the creator clash? No, the creator clash was 2022, but yeah. There was Jake Paul knocking out frickin' Tyron Woodley. That was something. That was some kind of a really good fight. But, oh man, yeah. What did I think of the Wilder Fury tree? I don't know. Yeah, because I knew the result. I knew Wilder got knocked out, but like I don't know. It like, yeah. How I saw it was that the top rank announcers, whoever they are not good. I have such high standards for freaking commentary in for boxing, being spoiled by watching HBO, so that like any other freaking deviation from that quality is just like I really do not like it. So I did, yeah, I was like, what if I just watched with the sound off? Yeah, what if I just watch it muted and basically, yeah. And I think it's an interesting way to watch a fight, because you're just alone, with your thoughts about what's going on. Like I feel like it was, I don't know, it made me like focus on just what was happening more to me. Yeah, and I kind of like that experience. I don't know. I kind of like the fact that I just only focused on just what was happening, yeah, and like wasn't like I don't know, influenced by the biases of like commentators, or like whenever like the knockdowns happened, Fury got knocked down twice in the fourth round, Wilder got knocked down in the third and 10th round, I think so, yeah, the third and the 10th round, and got knocked out in the 11th, right? Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I guess it would have been, I don't know. I guess it would have made me feel a different way watching it if like you had commentators speaking. But I don't know. I liked watching it muted. Yeah, yeah. So what did I think of it? It was yeah, it was kind of like what I thought. Like I don't know. Yeah, because I would assume Wilder. I think after the second fight with him, yeah, fired his trainer. His trainer was someone else, yeah, but I think his trainer was his co-trainer, yeah. Malik Scott is his trainer now, yeah. And like that was his trainer for that fight, right? And then yeah, and then I don't know, yeah, I guess based on that, I don't know, it seems like Wilder didn't really, I don't know, do much to change his style. Like Wilder was spending the whole fight looking for like, like wanting to land a big right hand, basically, right? That's what he spent the whole fight on, The broadcast did have like a very useful like punches landed counter of Fury and Wilder, and it was somewhat close for the first few rounds, but then like Fury took over in the later rounds. It was like the final punch total was like Fury landed like 120, 130, 40 in that range, and Wilder only landed like 60, basically. 60 something. Yeah. And yeah, which basically just meant that like Fury was probably like by most people's accounts like the better boxer. Like he was able to land more like shots at Wilder. Yeah, and like it was I don't know. I was thinking that like it basically was just like chopping a tree down basically. It was a fight where it had to end with like either one of them getting knocked out. It couldn't really have ended any other way basically. Yeah, and also another thing is like, yeah, I don't know, watching the second fight too, back before this other stuff happened with me in 2020. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people didn't really factor in the fact that Tyson Fury does have like knockout power, right? I don't know, a lot of people weren't talking about that. When they talked about Fury's like edge over Wilder, when like the second fight happened, it was always that he was like he had the superior skills as a boxer, right? Like he was faster and basically faster and like could like box more. Wilder wasn't really Wilder doesn't really do that. Well, yeah, Wilder's basically his whole career has been like just like wanting to just set up a big right hand, and then like once that big right hand lands, like that's it. Yeah. Oh man, but it's seemingly watching the fight, watching the third fight between him and Fury, it seemed he didn't really change like his style. I feel like there were slight differences that I didn't really know. I don't know. Maybe I could watch like a whatever 24/7 ripoff Top Rank has about it to see like the changes his camp went through, the changes he went through in training camp. But I don't know. Like Wilder was fighting with the intention of wanting to land a big right hand. Fury was fighting with the intention of wanting to knock Wilder out, but doing it but also in the process landing like a lot more punches. And it basically was like when you land that many hard shots as a heavyweight, it's probably like it's hard to not like get knocked out. I don't know, like seeing it happen, I was like, yeah, obviously this was a thing. Like he was sustaining all this damage. There were multiple points in the fight where Wilder was like on the verge of going out, but I don't know. I would assume like I wonder what the fourth round kind of did to Wilder's freaking to his mind. Like how did that feel? Because like he knew he could freaking knock him down and knock him out. He was expecting to do that in the second fight. He thought he did that in the first fight, but I don't know. It seemed like he knocked him down twice in the fourth, and I guess that kind of proved that Fury has a chin too. I don't think, has Fury ever been down for like multiple times in one round? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no, he's never lost a freaking fight. Yeah, obviously. So, yeah. I guess those are my observations that, Fury was, it just confirmed what the second fight in the first fight basically showed. Like, Fury was the better boxer, right? And like, it probably, like I know the chronology of Fury's freaking career is that he won the title from Klitschko in like 2015, right? He got suspended due to cocaine use. He underwent depression. He gained a lot of weight. And then in 2018, he was like, I want to make a comeback. And then fought one guy as a tune-up fight, fought another guy as a tune-up fight, and then went into fighting Wilder. And then in December of 2018. And then like, I guess thinking about that in retrospect, it probably was the case that Fury didn't win that fight clearly or knock Wilder out. It was because he was like, there was still like a tiny bit of rust, but as soon as that rust like went away, by the second fight, yeah. But that's the thing, I don't know, it's yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing in like boxing, like in particular, is that like there are some instances where they're just like some fighters, there are matchups that are just like a nightmare for them, basically, right? It's like there's always, there are a lot of fighters at the top level where it's like one person is basically their kryptonite, basically, right? Yeah, for Pacquiao, that was Marquez. I get like I think like for Canelo it's like almost Triple G. You could argue that for, yeah, basically, yeah, for I don't know, Frazier, George Foreman knocked him out viciously, but yeah, that's basically like what it is in boxing. Sometimes there's always that like one person, yeah, Winky Wright beat Shane Mosley twice, definitively, like one of his the first times he lost, like, back to back. Vernon Forrest beat Ricardo Mayorga beat Vernon Forrest twice, like there are just some times, yeah, when frickin' yeah, there's that one fighter, like, who is like basically, is a nightmare matchup where, you've met your match, and it's basically, a thing that, like, it will always be a hard time. And like there are just some fighters where there's just one person, or maybe like a couple of people, that like absolutely have your number, and I think Fury is that for Wilder. But I don't know, it kind of makes you think. I don't know, I would assume on the boxing subreddit there was already hints of this, basically, of like a narrative going around that like Wilder, his record is extremely inflated, and like he hadn't proved anything, like, of like regarding to how good of a fighter he actually is. But I don't know. I mean, the one thing you can't deny is that, like, he has power, right? Yeah, that's the one thing you can't deny. Yeah, and like, yeah, wasn't there? I think there's movement towards a Ruiz and Wilder fight being made, because they're both under PBC, the same promotional company. So yeah, those are basically my observations from that fight. Yeah, the one big fight I didn't see, but like I probably should have seen a lot sooner. If I want to call myself a fan, if I want to say I know about boxing. Oh man, dude. Oh man, can I not talk about that other thing I'm into? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Look, man, a few people got robbed, man, of the starting spot. That's all I'll say. A few people, like 2 people, One person should not be starting in the game, in the certain game. Oh man, one person is clearly freaking the MVP. There you go. Vague. I don't know. Is that it? Yeah. Interesting. So, yeah, speaking of trilogies, speaking of things that have three distinct things of them. I finished the To All the Boys series of books. I think it's the first like series of YA books I fully finished, basically, right? Yeah, like in terms that's like 3 books or longer. Basically. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom were like a duology, and there's like another one I read, like Warcross, that only had 2 books, but the ending of the second book somewhat implied that there could have been a third book, but it never came out. I don't know. Yeah, I'd assume, I guess maybe it was just a 2-book deal to begin with for that, but, Anyways, I finished To All the Boys. Yeah, the third book is like really, yeah, it's the same. It's basically the same, like in tone and like everything. Like it follows Lara Jean and Pete Kavinsky in a relationship. But like really, like I kept on thinking as I was listening to the audiobook. Yeah, because that's how I experienced it, not reading it physically, but through the audiobook. Books, like I kept on thinking that, like, how is this gonna be adapted into a film? Like how? Yeah. And I haven't watched the third film yet. I rewatched the second film. Yeah, that came out in like early 2020 that I blogged about briefly. Yeah, I rewatched it. It was cool. It reaffirmed that there was that she made the wrong choice. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. I wonder if any of the people who watch this, who read YA books, care about any spoilers. But there really is not much to spoil, right? Yeah, basically, I already spoiled that, like, Lara Jean ends up with Peter, basically, and at the end of the second book. And the third book is basically just, like, I guess. Like, it just feels like a giant epilogue, basically. There is a conflict. The conflict is, yeah, the obvious conflict is like, okay, yeah, try to guess here. Lara Jean and Peter Kavinsky are in their senior year of high school. You know, there you go. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. And like, I guess, yeah, there was conflict about, you know, what were their plans as a relationship going into college, and I guess it did get resolved in the end. But like, I don't know. Other than that, it was just like, I that basically was just the only kind of thing driving like any sort of plot, you know. It basically is like the most like plotless like book of the series, you know, because like the first has a plot. Yeah, the first book's plot is like all the letters she wrote to all these boys got released. The second book's plot is like, this guy John Ambrose, she came back in her life. What's gonna happen with her, and how's it gonna affect what her and Peter are doing? Yeah. But like this one is this one, the only question basically is just what are Peter and Lara Jean gonna do about college, basically. And yeah, and I guess that's good enough, but I don't know, to me it felt like there was like less like overall like of a plot, to be honest. But that's the thing, it's not, yeah, like obviously it's not, you know, it's not a criticism I have, it's not a negative thing about it, but you know, yeah, because I had a tweet that I basically was just listening to it with the intent of like wanting to hear more from Kitty and Chris, you know, Chris, Lara Jean's best friend, because like those are the characters, man. Those are the characters. There's like when they're talking, yeah, Chris is like, yeah, like Lara Jean's talking about like going to like different schools, you know, yeah, like, and then like Chris is just like, yeah, I'm just gonna like go to Costa Rica, you know, after I graduate. I'm just gonna like, you know, it's like I'm just gonna live on a farm. I'm just gonna live on a farm and do like work and like stay on a and have like that, pay my living expenses. It's like, God, like, my God, dude, like Chris is like my like best character, and yeah, her and Kitty tied for just best characters in the damn series, like by far. Like, absolutely, man. I don't know why I like Kitty so much. Just because, yeah, just being a chaotic younger sibling who just knows, like, too much for her own good, basically. Like, she just knows yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, man. She just was like when Margot, like, the older sister, comes home with, like, a Scottish guy, with like a British like nationality, but Indian, like, yeah, family, yeah, but Indian, a British Indian guy. She's like, I don't know, she just like talking about like, oh yeah, they're having sex like when they're like staying in the same room, right? Or like something related to that. It's like, of course she wants to share like a room with like her boyfriend. Of course she wants to freaking sleep with him. It's like, yeah, that's what Kitty says. Oh my God, dude. Just I don't know. Kitty is just like amazing in the series as a whole, you know. Just yeah, I wonder, I heard there was gonna be a spin-off series created by Netflix about that focuses on her. Hopefully, you know, my God, there really should have been a spin-off with just only Chris and Kitty, man. Seriously. Chris, Kitty, and John Ambrose in just like one freaking book. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, please. It's for the fanfic writers. Oh yeah, there probably is fanfic of To All the Boys, right? There has to be. Yeah, I don't know. There are like works that like where it's like you can tell there would be a big fanfic writing community based around. Yeah, I would assume for YA, like Twilight and The Hunger Games, like probably the top two, probably in terms of that. But I don't know. It'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't searched on fanfiction.net or AO3 on like just fanfic of just YA contemporary books. I don't know. That would be a fanfic idea, you know? Just yeah, like Lara Jean is off to college, you know, Peter, you know, whatever. Who cares about them? But like, what's Kitty doing? What's Chris doing? Oh man. Yeah, and I guess what are my thoughts on the series overall? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like it. As a romance, it's generally nice. It's basically like a very solid freaking 8 out of 10 all the way through. I don't think there's really any moment that like is like outstanding in it, but it's I don't know. But I don't know. The films in particular, right? Are good adaptations. Yeah, one detail I noticed is that the books take place in Virginia, but the films take place in like Portland, Oregon, basically, like that area. I guess they just found it easier to film there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, but yeah, like the films are like good adaptations, and like I listen like the dialogue from the films is like really like nice and funny, humorous. Like I really like the dialogue and the characters. I think they did a good job bringing the characters to life. I was thinking about another freaking series involving teenagers, and I'm like, dude, if they talked like they did in the 12 the Boys films, right? Like I would like freaking that show like at least like 20% more. I don't know if I would consider it good, but like, oh man, I would think a little bit better of it. Oh man, yeah, I guess it's fine. It's fine. Different freaking strokes for different folks. Yeah, overall it's very consistently like good. But I would I guess if I were to power rank them, like the third book is I don't think is as like the third book is like a minor step down from like the first two. I don't know. Yeah, basically. I think, I also like the stuff, the stuff involving, like, was it Genevieve, Peter's ex, was, like, cool in the second book, the John Ambrose stuff was cool, so, yeah, basically, a lot of the third book is carried by, revolves around Peter and Laura Jean, so, yeah, I guess that's responsible for the minor step down, in my opinion, but, it's all basically around the same level of quality for me. Yeah, I recommend it, man, I recommend it. Is it as good as It Ends With Us? It's like, I don't know. Is it as good as Book Lovers? I don't know. But, why do I have to keep on saying that? I don't. Oh, man. It's because I'm missing out on publishing drama, okay? Oh, man. Remember when the mining arc was going on? I mean, I remember it. I remember. But it's like, ugh, God. Oh, I have gold here. I'll try to, like, mine, but I guess. Yeah, that was another thing recently. What else? Yeah, any other, like, trilogies? Oh, man. What have I been doing? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, true. This is where I talk about, like, a ting. Yeah, my ting. This episode. Brussels sprouts, man. You know what Brussels sprouts are? They're like a vegetable, they're like green balls. They're like green freaking like bulbs, they're like sprouts, but like from Brussels, Damn, dude. Yeah, hey, like I have become a person who cooks Brussels sprouts, man. I freaking, there's a Good Eats episode where like Alton like does like a few recipes around Brussels sprouts, and like the basic way to cook them is basically true like by steaming them basically. So you have like a pot or like whatever, a saucepan, like a quarter inch, a half inch of water, like you pour in the pan, a pinch of salt, and then you cut off the stems of the Brussels sprouts, right? Yeah, when you buy them at a grocery store, they're usually like laid out a bunch, right? You grab like a bunch of them. For me currently at the place I go to, it's $2.99 a pound. So like, yeah, I forget, like that's such a minor thing. I'm enjoying just weighing out a pound of something and then buying it at a grocery store. I don't know, man. This is it. This is what being in your early 20s is like, man. This is it, man. This is it, man. Oh man, so yeah, you cut off the stems. You buy them from the store. You cut off the stems, like the brown kind of thing, like at the bottom of all the sprouts, And then, yeah, you cut off the stems, and then you put them in that pot with the 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch of water or whatever. And yeah, and then you'd basically just let steam do the cooking for you. You don't want to boil them, you know? You don't want to completely submerge them in water. That's what I did the first time. But like, they were like really big though. Yeah, they were like, yeah. They're Brussels sprouts. They're like the size of like where you grip them with your whole freaking palm. But like, I'm not talking about those. The traditionally, like, they're like smaller kind of bulbs. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know exact specifics, but you know, yeah, basically. What's my larger point with Brussels sprouts? I've been cooking them, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm just like trying to like be a little healthier this year, you know. Yeah, I think like every freaking November, December, I just like lose like a few steps in regards to freaking eating healthy and like being active, you know, because like it being cold, you know, yeah, like I keep on saying like it being cold, and it's like, oh, you mean like oh man, dude, like 50 degrees. It's like, yes, okay, God, like I what do you mean? It's like, I can't help I was born in freaking Southern California. It's like, what the hell do you want me to do, man? Like, dude, what do you want me to do? Like, literally, just it's like, I don't know. I need to walk a mile in a freaking Midwesterner shoes, I guess. It's like, all right, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I understand. I've never seen this. I've never seen snow physically in my life. I know. Extremely privileged, but as a person from Southern California, to be like, like, it's so cold. It's so cold, and then it's like 50 degrees. Yeah, one of my former teachers on Instagram, I follow him on Instagram. Yeah. Like, he posted a picture of a thermostat, and it just said like 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm like, dude, what the could you imagine if someone from freaking Illinois, freaking, or like Massachusetts sees that? It's just like, really? 58 degrees? Like, really? It's like, yeah. But you want to know like, look, man, you want to know the quintessential Southern California freaking thing is that when people are saying like, it's cold, freaking 50 degrees Fahrenheit, like at the lowest, right? Like, it's cold. It's also coupled with the fact that like you have to wake up early you have to wake up at 6 a.m., you know, like, I don't know how freaking people in those areas do it. It's like you have to wake up, put on freaking like 3-4 layers. You have to like wear a hat and a scarf. You have to wear earmuffs, and then you have to you go outside, you have to shovel the freaking driveway, you have to scrape the ice off your car. It's like, okay, all right, okay, yes, I realize it. But like it does get cold enough that like sometimes there's a little bit of ice on windshields, right? You know, in Southern California where I live. But you know, it's not to the same extent. I don't know. I remember when I was like in middle school, yeah, it was the most prominent where like, yeah, like before being taken to school, you know, it'd have to like pour like water on the on the windshield to like defrost the ice. Man, dude, what a time. Yeah, but yeah, basically I can't imagine that, man. Anyways, yeah, where is it going? It being cold. Yes, yeah, it being that specific temperature range, you know, somewhat prevents me from freaking going outside more, you know. Basically, that basically is it. You know, it's a bit harder. Okay, it's a bit harder. You know, I say I record in the garage, man. Dude, it gets freaking cold. It gets cold in this garage, man. That's why. I don't know. That's why I basically can't freaking at this time of year. I don't know. It's been lasting in like until like mid-late January, but I don't know. I feel like usually by this time it stops being so cold. But yeah, like every like December, basically every mid to late December, right? It just becomes like 50. Like it just becomes like really cold. You know, I don't know the specific degrees. I don't know. I would think it dips to like at night. It dips to like 40 degrees something. You know, but yeah. there are places I would, yeah, obviously that would go have like freeze that where it's like it's literally freezing. It's literally negative on the freaking the thermostat or the thermometer. Yes, I realize I'm privileged. Okay, all right, okay. Oh man, it's not my fault I was born here. It's not my fault, man. I don't know what to do. Yeah, but then again, it's like, yeah, I do not want to live in frickin', yeah, the any frickin' humid area. I do not. I'm so glad. I am one for multiple reasons. So glad frickin' not from Miami or like anywhere in Florida. It's like, oh god, oof. Yeah, must suck. I'm sorry. Yeah, shout out the Dan Le Batard show, man. I've been watching a little bit more of sections of that. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. Ugh, God. Yeah, it's yeah. True. Kelly from Block Party, he said it best, on the very first lyric of Like Eating Glass, the opener to Sound Alarm. He said it best. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty, yeah, it being cold prevents me from being more active. There you go. That was the larger point. But yeah, I don't know. Someone from the Midwest freaking seeing that photo my teacher posted, and it's like, dude, like 58 degrees, man. It's like, really, man? And that's the thing. It's like you wanna know people in that classroom, what they were probably dressed in. They were dressed in freaking shorts. They were dressed in shorts and flip flops. I swear to freaking God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Like, about 50% of them, if not more, of the students in that class dress like these Southern California people, mostly like native, right? Like, who think freaking 58 degrees Fahrenheit is like, oh my God, it's so cold, which I think so too. But it's like they because I lived it, I freaking lived through it. It's like, dude, it's like they a fair amount of them wear flip flops and freaking shorts, even when they're saying like it's freaking cold. And I'm like, damn, dude, like, oh man, oh God, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that says about it. I don't know. It's such a weird phenomenon, yeah, where it's like the cold tolerance for people from SoCal, but it's like you're not wearing more like clothes because it's cold, though. It's like you're just saying it's cold. It's like, yeah. They just don't know how to do this. I don't know, man. Just don't know how to dress any other way, I guess. True. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really seen anyone in Southern California, like, in the winter, like, wear a scarf, Yeah, like, a scarf is just, like, yeah, true. Yeah, it's like, what, you need an extra piece of clothing to keep your neck warm? It's like, what? Huh? Hello? Oh man, yeah, true. Look, man, yeah, I don't know. I basically, yeah, I think we should take the attitude of people from Southern California down a peg. It's like, yes, we are extremely privileged to get this kind of weather. Yes, thank you. Okay, never have to experience a freaking snowstorm. Do not have to deal with that, right? Yeah, it was like really, yeah, there were a lot of blizzards and snowstorms, and it was just extremely freaking cold in the Midwest in particular, right? Yeah. At the end of last year, so yeah. I'm sorry, man. If anyone is watching from the Midwest, I am sorry, man. Yeah, what are some things I like from the Midwest besides the obvious freaking thing? I don't like Midwest emo that much. Yeah, true. I don't know. A lot of people, there's a lot of, yeah. Midwest emo is the general genre term. It doesn't automatically denote that the emo music comes from the Midwest, because like a lot of people, there are people who put like modern baseball in terms of that Midwest emo, and then modern baseball are literally from Philadelphia. So yeah. Yeah, man, Midwest in spirit, I guess. Yeah. American football is actually from the Midwest, I think. Yeah. Man, and Cap and Jazz, and yeah. Sunny Day Real Estate, are they from the Midwest? Oh man, Jimmy Eat World are from Arizona. I know that. Yeah, yeah, and all the frickin' all the Warped Tour core, Panic at the Disco, Saves the Day, the My Chemical Romance, all from New Jersey. All from Census Fail, also from New Jersey. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any true. On behalf of frickin' people from Southern California, everywhere. On behalf of people from Southern California to people in the Midwest and places where it actually snows and it's actually freaking cold, like, I'm sorry, okay? Like, look, man, I apologize, but it's like, what do you want us to do, man? What do you want us as a people to do? What? It's like, why don't you freaking stand in the freaking snow wearing freaking nothing but a t-shirt and jeans? Yeah, nothing but a t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops in a freaking blizzard for like 5 minutes. and then when someone's runs into you, like walks into you accidentally, you go, "Oh, gonna scoot right past you there." Anyways, oh man. Yeah, speaking of people from the Midwest, yeah, I don't know. Have I talked about watching a lot of Siskel and Ebert reviews? I don't know. Yeah, I think I might have talked about them before here. Yeah, I just like Siskel and Ebert, the show where they just review a bunch of films I haven't seen that ran from the 80s and 90s. Yeah, Gene Siskel died in 1999. And Roger Ebert died in 2013. I also have been reading Roger Ebert's reviews. Yeah, because if you don't know the story, Roger Ebert lost his voice due to throat cancer and sometime 06, 7, I don't know, because after Gene Siskel died, he did the show, he continued the show with this guy called Roper. Yeah, and he continued to do the show in the early 2000s. I think 2005 is the last time. Yeah, or I think he appeared on the show, but he had to have a robotic voice basically for him because of throat cancer. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But I've been reading his reviews on the Chicago Sun-Times website. Oh wait, no, RogerEbert.com. Yeah, he wrote for the Chicago Sun-Times, and Gene Siskel wrote for the Chicago Tribune. As their whole thing. They were rivals, and they did a show together, and people loved it when they argued about films. Man, it was it was basically just half in the bag, but better in every single way. I've never watched Half in the Bag, but oh man, dude. Oh man, yeah, I heard of them from Nostalgia Critic because he praised frickin' them. I think he cited Siskel and Ebert as an inspiration, to him basically. So. Yeah, they're Midwesterners. They're cool, aren't they? Chicago. Yeah. Do I kind of wish I kind of lived in Chicago a little bit? The city, yeah, but not Illinois. Yeah. Yeah, true. It's I think it'd be nice to be from a city in the Midwest, but not not a place that isn't a major city. I'm sorry, but oh man, it'd be nice. It'd be interesting to be from Milwaukee or Chicago or Detroit, but not anywhere really. Yeah, basically, yeah. I don't know. Would I prefer the Midwest over the East Coast? Yeah, I'd rather. If I could afford it, probably want to live on the East Coast. Yeah. Oh man, another take. Yeah. Have I talked about being anti-Philly, man? I don't know. What is me being anti-Philly due to? It's just Philly has just had too much success, in terms of emo music. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I've been listening to Pool Kids. Yeah, I'm just naturally flowing towards in this. Yeah, I might not need the Twitter segment, but I have it on my other monitor ready. So yeah, Pool Kids are a really cool band. I actually listened to half the album. It's really good. Conscious Uncoupling's a really good song. It's fifth wave emo, but there's Ian Cohen wrote that there is a strain of fifth wave emo that isn't kind of exploratory in a sense, the way other bands like Home Is Where and I think Hey Illy and Lobster Fight are, right? Exploratory / experimental / kind of doing things musically that the previous wave didn't do before, right? Yeah, but Pool Kids is in the brand of fifth wave emo that is basically just emo revival again, the fourth wave of emo again. And the fourth wave, if if you forgot, is stuff like Modern Baseball, The Hotelier, The World is a Beautiful Place, and I Am No Longer Afraid to Die, Foxing, yeah, it's basically that, yeah, that. So yeah, Pool Kids are in that kind of vein, basically, like, just, yeah. So, you know, and I like it. Yeah, I think you know, if it really comes down to it, when I listen to emo music, I prefer like the fifth wave. That's basically just fourth wave again, which, yeah, Anxious, Pool Kids, Ben Quad, basically, yeah, to name a few. I'm too much into emo music, man. I don't know. Oh man, too into it, man. Too. I'm too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that much. I don't listen to actually that. Yeah, look, I'm a freaking. I am an indie pop rock kind of guy, man. Yeah, I'm still listening to The Naked and Famous a lot, man. Oh man, yeah, true. Oh yeah, true. In the same vein, the Wombats. Yeah, the Wombats, like that, like a UK landfill indie band, like. Yeah, the story of their later career is that they just basically just went pop, basically. Like their latest, yeah, they have a song, on the next album after their debut. Was it A Guide to Love, Loss, and Desperation? Like that album, yeah, Love, Loss, and Desperation is just like purely like landfill indie, just like post-punky, but like very like lyrics about being like freaking awkward as a freaking adolescent slash young adult around girls and shit, you know, like basically just, you know, that. And then, yeah, on their next album, was it, yeah, This Modern Glitch, there's the song called, was it Tokyo Vampires and Wolves, that went a little bit more electronic, you know, and like pop heavy. And then, yeah, like they have like then either the next album or the album after that, I bought on Amazon secondhand. Yeah, Glitterbug. And that album has a song called Greek Tragedy. And that is like the final frickin', like that's like basically like taking what they were doing to the logical conclusion of just like, okay, we were like this band making kind of landfill indie type in like post-punky indie rock, but like we're just gonna make frickin' pop music now. We're just gonna make a big frickin' like indie pop song in the vein of like Walk the Moon, basically, you know, Neon Trees, you know, not like Neon Trees, but you know, in that same vein. It's like we want to make that type of music. And yeah, Greek Tragedy in particular, man, that song's freaking good, man. Yeah, that's the kind of music I most associate myself into being into, right, rather than emo or frickin', you know, yeah. Like, I don't know, something about it, I don't know. I guess I don't want my indie rock music to have like teeth, basically, unless it's like frickin', you know, I do, you know, I listen, yeah, Broken Social Scene, you know, Modest Mouse I listen to a little bit, yeah, Franz Ferdinand, Block Party. It's like, yeah, like those aren't like toothless indie bands in terms of like not making just purely kind of pop music where you would listen to it and be like, ugh, these guys sold out or something. I don't know. These guys just only make car commercial music, you know. Yeah, like I like Phoenix, I like The Naked and Famous and Passion Pit and frickin', you know, Matt and Kim, and for, you know, it's like, yeah, yes, and Foster the People on Torches, you know, the subsequent albums, but like, you know, Torches in particular, yeah. Most songs on Torches, yeah, there are some songs on Torches that don't like hit that same high, you know, but yeah, Two Door Cinema Club, you know, basically, like especially freaking Tourist History and like the first half of Beacon, yeah, that's basically my music, I guess I'm kind of learning that more and more. It's like, oh, I guess my taste in freaking music is just indie pop rock. It's like, oh, I guess it's just like, like indie music that can't be that doesn't frickin' have enough to be called indie rock genuinely, but like that is like pop enough, like that is pop enough to be like considered like a pop song, but not pop in the vein of, you know, like any mainstream pop artist. It's like that's basically the music I like. Oh man, that's basically it. Yeah. So yeah. Oh man, it's you know, it's a thing. That's just what I'm into now. I mean, it could change. I still like freaking action. I still like genuine, like actual, like indie rock. Yeah, like Japan Droids and freaking, I don't know. I don't know where you would place like Dirty Projectors or Grizzly Bear. You know, yeah, yeah, because I don't know. Yes, I talked about stillness is the move. That Dirty Projectors song. It's like, and like yeah, it basically is just a pop song, isn't it? You know, Vampire Weekend. Yeah, I'm not into Vampire Weekend, you know. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, as I say, there's a tweet, man. I liked it. Yeah, I think I'll put it up right now in editing, but like someone just like took a picture of the new quoted a picture of the new National album cover, that band, and then just kept on saying, this is a Walk the Moon ass album cover. This is a Group Love ass album cover. This is a Cold War Kids ass album cover. This is yeah. And I'm just like, dude, what's wrong with those freaking artists? Like, what do you like? Okay, it's a Walk the Moon ass album cover. It's like, cool, man. Yes. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, true. We need a critical evaluation of Walk the Moon's first album because, like, goddamn, at least freaking Anna's Son and Tightrope. It's like, dude, come on, man. You cannot freaking deny Anna's Son is such a banger, man. You cannot deny that, man. Please. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yes, people would rather listen to freaking, like, Car Seat Headrest. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's weird because, like, now, like, when you think of, like, indie rock going pop, you think of Tame Impala. You think of, like, Rex Orange County. Well, I mean, there was the developments with that. But you think of yeah, those two. I don't know. You think of like, I guess what Mitski has done basically. Like yeah, you think of like, yeah, that. But it's like, I don't know. I guess it's like my idea of indie going pop. You know, the Wombats, Passion Pit. You know, that Two Door Cinema Club, The Naked and Famous, like that sort of stuff. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I don't know. Just to me, freaking a song like Greek Tragedy or like Punching in a Dream, like outscores like is way better than freaking like The Less I Know the Better. It's like, it's not even close for me. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I just wish, you know, indie going pop meant what it meant in the late 2000s, early 2010s, and not what it means now. You know, I mean, yeah, Steve Lacy. Yeah, I guess Steve Lacy is kind of, you know, yeah, just yeah, Bad Habits, a really good song that I like in that vein, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the I don't know. I'm not that into freaking Tame Impala, man. There isn't. Yeah, I listened to the song "The Less I Know, the Better." Like, what? Why? Come on. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of those, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for a lot of those things, like, you know, like, you could argue that MGMT was basically kind of like the grandfather to all of that. I don't know. I don't really, I don't know. It was, but it's like MGMT wasn't, I don't, yeah. Like, but like what MGMT did on like the next album, yeah, congratulations. It's like they didn't make freaking any pop hits at all, right? Like they made their first album. They had freaking, yeah, Electric Feel Kids, Time to Pretend, but it's like, I don't know. MGMT never wanted to freaking make freaking like indie pop music like that, you know? They didn't want to make like that kind of music. I don't know. There is a true line between, you know, Oracular Spectacular, the singles on there, and that like wave of just like indie music being like very, very pop heavy. But I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's a complete, I don't think it tells the complete like story, you know. I don't think you can only describe the sound of freaking The Naked and Famous as like MGMT core. It's like, you know, yeah. But anyways, that's the kind of music I've been listening to. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, what else has been going on? What else has been going on in existence? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I found an album online. That yeah, another band I really like, Tokyo Police Club. They put out an album called 10 Years, 10 Songs in 10 Days. And it's a covers album. And the songs they cover are just like, yeah, a list of songs they cover here. Since You've Been Gone, Party in the USA, Under Control, the Stroke song, and Sweetness by Jimmy Eat World. Like, they covered those songs. Like, what? Like, my god, dude. Like, it's like someone made a covers album. It's like they made a covers album explicitly to my music taste. It's like, dude, what? Huh? Like, not in terms of, like, Miley Cyrus or, like, not in terms of, like, but it's like, I don't know. It's interesting that, like, they made a covers album because, I don't know. I think with covers albums, a lot of artists and bands just immediately just go to cover anything pre-2000, but I really like how, I don't know, Tokyo Police Club were like, nah, we're just gonna cover Sweetness, we're gonna cover a Stroke song, we're gonna cover Since You've Been Gone, like, we're gonna cover, like, basically 2000s freaking pop 2000s hits basically, and like not freaking do the usual, like, I don't know, like bands from like the 80s or like 70s, you know. I don't know, it's cool to me. They also covered what, Long Distance Call, the Phoenix song. Yeah, oh man, dude. Yeah. The cover of Party in the USA, it has an extended kind of outro where people are just just like very excitedly saying where they're from, basically. It's like, yeah, and then they include freaking Canada in it too. It's like, yeah, Ontario, oh, freaking Toronto, Vancouver, Utah, along with American places like Utah, Chicago, San Diego. I don't know what the point of that was. I guess to illustrate that it is a party in the USA. Oh man, I don't know. Oh man, it's like, yeah. What is the best cover so far? I haven't listened to all of the covers, but yeah, the Sweetness cover has freaking Michael Angelakos of Passion Pit on there. It's like, what, like, huh? What? Like, I don't know. Like, I listened to it, he doesn't really add that much to the song, but it's like just the fact that you can hear his like very like squeaky vocals on there, and they're just like, yeah, no guys. Like, David Monks, the frontman of Tokyo Police Club, he's just like, guys, I have an idea, or something. It's like, let's get Michael Angelakos on this song. It's like, what? To cover Sweetness, man? It's like, I don't know, man. What the hell were those, like, sessions like? Oh my god. It's like, so I'm gonna need you to, like, sing how you usually sing, but, like, yeah, it's like... Dude, man. Oh my god, dude. Dude, like, seriously. Oh, man. Yeah, like, really good. I don't know. What is the best cover I heard on there? Yeah, the Since You've Been Gone cover is pretty good, but like, Since You've Been Gone is already a frickin' pop rock song that took inspiration from Maps in particular by Yeah. It's like, if you look into the story of it, it's like the producer listened to Maps and it was like, this needs a little bit more kick, and so, like, yeah, Kelly Clarkson, who was up to the task, I guess, for that producer. Yeah, and yeah, Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson is such a banger, man. Such a nice encapsulation of, like, the early mid-2000s, and like when like pop music actually meant like that there could be like guitars and it could be like rocking, you know? Yeah, one of the last kind of instances of that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Tokyo Police Club cover is like good enough, but I don't know. I think most of the time you would want to listen to Kelly Clarkson sing it over David Monks, but you know, just the fact that they wanted to cover those songs, you know? I don't know, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing I found on a YouTube channel. Yeah. I want to see Tokyo Police Club cover, yeah, Two Door Cinema Club. Or the other one, Bombay Bicycle Club, yeah. I think, yeah. I don't know. I think Tokyo Police Club could cover most of the songs on Tourist History, right? Yeah. He could cover What You Know, right? No, not What You Know, but what was it? Undercover Martin, maybe. Oh man, dude, I don't know. Yeah, or like yeah, the Bombay Bicycle Club songs. Yeah, Shuffle. He could. David Monks could cover. Yeah, Tokyo Police Club could cover Always Like This. Yes, yes. Now I'm just speaking about my music taste. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's basically what's been going on in that front. What else has been going on? Yeah, I've avoided talking about, you know, the NBA, but I don't know. Should I talk about it? What? Oh, yeah. Wasn't it? A player got traded to a team. Yeah. I think I should, yeah, I need to, yeah, if I care about it enough in editing, I should bring up the clip of, like, when he appears. Yeah, Rui Hachimura, man. I really like him as a player. I like him just because of where I first saw him in, what I first saw him in. I could bring up a clip of that now. Okay, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, that's my introduction to Rui Hachimura. Yeah, and like I don't know, I guess I want to root for him as a player, but not for the team he's playing for. So it's kind of hard, you know. It's kind of hard in that regard, but you know, yeah, good on the Lakers for acquiring Rui Hachimura, man. Good on them. Yeah, for seeing potential in him, you know. I think so. He's good. He was the number 9 pick, right, in the 2019 draft. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, I guess he's gonna contribute. You know, that move in and of itself isn't gonna. I don't think will contribute to, you know, being a contender that much. You know, but it'll contribute to being a playoff team. So yeah, good. You know, yeah. Anything else going on? Anything else going on before I move to Twitter, man? Hey, look at that. I'm already at 58 minutes, man. I'm already at 58 minutes. I'm already... Oh, my God, dude. I need to freaking... Yeah, I cooked food. That's what I did today. I have gold. And I can make with gold. I can make a clock. No point in making a clock. Do I have redstone? I do have redstone. Oh, yeah. Let me make a compass. That's the one thing I need to make. A compass. How about that? There you go. This is the progress I'm making, guys. A compass. There you go. Got it. There you go. Gold. And then a bunch of food. Yeah, put these bones and feathers here. Coal. Letter. Where do you put the letter? Where do you put it? There. Oh, sorry. I have a lot of letter. Huh. Yeah. Let me just, like, cook some food, I guess. Okay, am I ready to go to Twitter now? I said this should probably, it doesn't need to be a recurring segment, but I don't know, I guess I'm doing it anyway. You know, yeah. Yeah, make sure like I could just move the microphone like here, right? Yeah, I'm still recording audio, yeah. Here you go, hopefully it's not too far enough. I saw a tweet before I started recording that Denver has begun gauging the trade value of Bones Highland. And I'm like, what? Huh? What? Oh, man, dude. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, alright. Yeah. Yeah. There's a picture of a Reddit post that's funny. Is my dad the Frank Ocean of my family? He dropped, helped conceive me, and then after some arguing with his label, my mom left to do some independent work. Cheat. I heard he's shopping for a new album now. Have other kids with different labels, women who are definitely younger than him. I don't know. Hope he drops again. See him one last time for closure, or restocks merch page. What the? Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, the Grizzlies lost 5 straight games. Oh man. Yeah. True. In serious news, there's a very bad case of police brutality. Ugh, God. It's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bog the mood of this down, right? It's bad. It's horrible. You know. like reform policing. You know, it's like we don't need to be giving like more money to police departments, man. Like, you know, in the John Oliver episode, yeah, like we do not need to be giving military equipment to friggin' police officers. It's just such a like a thing, you know. Yeah, like Biden. Yeah, I guess it's the whole. It's obviously a way to win like more center right, an attempt to win more center right thinking people over in terms of like, yes, he's gonna support the police, but it's like, yeah, obviously to a lot of people it's like, no, that's not good, you know, it's not really that good, you know. Obviously we should like, you know, reform policing and like demilitarize the police at least and get rid of qualified immunity for police officers, but you know, it's a thing. Yeah. Here's a tweet by Kofi. He's a guy who does stuff for, was it Secret Base? Yeah. Emmanuel Akko talks like he's giving a book report on something he didn't read. Why are y'all giving him attention? Oh man. Who's this? Raleigh Romero, a boxer. Raleigh says Ryan Garcia hits harder than Tank. Raleigh said, even with sparring gloves, Garcia's punches were significantly harder than Davis's punches with 8-ounce gloves in their fight. Yeah, I talked about that, right? Yeah, Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis is officially a fight. Yeah, and in the 168 division, David Benavidez and Caleb Plant are gonna fight. Caleb Plant fought Canelo in 2 fights ago, and you know, yeah, was in the fight until he got knocked out, and that was like for Canelo. That fight was for Canelo to be undisputed middleweight champion. So, the first Mexican undisputed middleweight champion. So yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Oh, God, there was a viral clip. Should I play it? Okay. All right. Okay. Let me just. Okay. For people watching this far into the video, I'm gonna play this clip. And see. Let me see. I'm gonna play this clip. You judge. Those are my speakers. You judge. There's this YouTuber I used to follow about Bethesda stuff and Fallout stuff in particular when I was really hyped for Fallout 4. Mr. Matty Plays. He had a review of Fallout 4 where the title of the video at first was a near perfect game. Yeah, and he just does general game stuff now on his channel. So he tweets with a clip, and then the caption is, "I present to you actual dialogue from Forspoken." And yeah, okay, be your own judge on this. Like, I'm not really influenced one way or the other. I don't know. To me, I don't know. It's not that much of a problem, but okay, just listen to this.
Destruction and corruption are forms of creation in themselves.
Wow, you sound like a serial killer.
What?
Destruction and corruption, beautiful forms of creation in themselves.
I don't sound like that.
You absolutely sound like that.
No, you absolutely sound like that. Yeah, see? So you can play that game.
You're fucking stupid.
Destruction.
Yeah, like, it's like, I don't know. If you can hear that, I guess. The microphone is somewhat far away from the speakers, but I hope. Like, the speakers are facing the microphone, so yeah. I guess. Be your own judge. Was that cringy dialogue? Was that, quote, bad dialogue? Like, I don't know. To me, it's not, but whatever. There's a quote tweet from Selena. Streamers who say this is cringe should look at themselves because we streamers are all very cringe. Every one of us. Thank you. Remember when Paramore used to cover Passion Fruit on tour and outsell Drake every single evening? Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, anything else. Oh, God, Walter White's in a freaking commercial. Yeah, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, yeah, they did a freaking Super Bowl ad. How does Aaron Paul look younger here than in the Better Call Saul cameos? Oh, man. Yeah, anyways, what's going on? I don't want to make this segment that long. But yeah, Terrence Crawford tweeted, "Everyone tough on social media." Oh man. Yeah, anything, yeah. Yeah, I'm scrolling down rather than scrolling up. Yeah, is that how people do it on PC? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, true. Anything else I could do to fill the time? Hopefully, yeah, hopefully I'm not being gross on the mic with my own mouth. It's like, I'm sorry for those first few times. Oh, man, it's just, yeah. Oh, man. What's going on, man? Ooh, pink shift, look at this. They have a tweet, yeah. Okay, the quoted tweet. Having to cut songs from an album is like if you raised a baby llama to the age of 10, but then you realize you had 13 other baby llamas that are all just a little better. So you have to throw one of them off a bridge. Then Pink Shift quote tweeted it. This is how it feels to make a set list when your discography is suddenly more than 5 songs. Yep. I mean, if you have one album, it's fine. Yeah, you just play the album. Oh, man. Yeah, what? Oh man, yeah. I'm just doing this like so people get an idea of like what is on my Twitter feed. Yeah, there has been a distinct lack of something on my Twitter feed, man. It's sad. I don't know. I'll find book drama later. Soon, man. Maybe. The Warriors won against the Raptors. Yeah, the Grizzlies should have won that last game against freaking Golden State, man. Yeah, they really should have. What's up with the Grizzlies, man? They need to start winning again, man. They need to start winning. For me. Oh, man. Yeah, someone tweeted a clip and said about it, this isn't acting. Yeah, there's been some, you know what I've been seeing on Twitter a lot more? I've been seeing, like, a lot of, like, prompts where it's, like, post a clip from a TV show that's funny. Or, like, what's a TV show moment that was, like, extremely funny in your opinion? Or, you know, like, what's the funniest scene of TV you've ever seen? Or, like, what is a male performance where he is yelling? What's a good male performance where he isn't yelling? What's a good female performance where it's like, I don't know. It's interesting that like Twitter has kind of evolved into like, oh, people are just like posting freaking clips now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and it's like these people are like finding, these people, like, I know the audio, like I think I'm somewhat keen to like, some people are literally like screen recording their phones to like get this audio, you know, to get these clips. Yeah, but it's like you can't screen record on Netflix. Like, you can't, like, if you open something up on Netflix, you can't do that. I don't know. I assume people are using some sort of, like, way around that. It's like you can't. Yeah, like, just saying. Like, there's a way around it on PC. I know. But, you know, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm just saying, like, it takes a lot to clip something, okay, for me. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Oh god. Yeah. Was it Emmanuel Aka? Yeah. He said a ting. He said a ting on a podcast. I don't know. Really. Too much, man. I'm gonna have to start doing it, man. There's a lack of freaking book drama. There's a lack of freaking book writing, publishing, Twitter drama, so it's like I have to freaking supplant it with other times of, yeah. Oh my god, the Grizzlies are 0-5 since the Shannon Sharp incident. Oh my god, I forgot to talk about that. Why didn't I mention the blogger, man? Oh my god, dude. It's so good, man. I remember just watching that, just thinking it was the funniest freaking thing. Oh my god, it was like, oh my god. It's, yeah. Maybe I'll go into it in depth. I don't know, I don't think it deserves the same freaking scrutiny as Laddergate, but you know. Yeah. Oh man, anyways. Yeah. What is this? Yeah. Ooh, Dwight Howard. The Orlando Magic tweeted, Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal. Oh no. No. Yeah, if you didn't know, Shaq does not like Dwight Howard at all. Oh man, dude, this freaking, I have to post this image, man. I have to freaking post this image, man. I need this freaking image. Oh my god, that I'm looking at right now. It's gonna go up on screen. Oh my god, dude. It's so like, look at this freaking. Someone was this. Yeah, someone quote tweeted it and was like, "What album cover is this?" Oh my god, dude. Oh man, anything else going wrong? Anything else going on? Oh man, see, here we go. Here's one of these. I feel like laughing. What's a funny moment from an animated movie or show that y'all love? You know, and that's the thing. It's interesting how just like so many. I wonder if I could do that right now. Just like what's a friggin' show? But like I don't have any fault. Yeah, like I don't. Yeah. I don't know. This is someone quoted with a clip from Family Guy. Family Guy is the most unserious series I've ever watched. Well, yeah, that's the kind of the point of it, man. What do you mean? Well, other than a few episodes, but still. Yeah. Oh man. Anyways, am I good? Am I good right now? Hopefully, this format of placing the I just didn't think of placing the microphone. Frick it, right here. Assume you can hear me. If not, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of the same accounts. I don't know. Like, I really do wonder how these accounts got their followers, man. I really do wonder. I really do wonder, yeah, true, how these accounts, like, with, like, I don't know. I guess it depends on who you follow, but, like, there are general Twitter accounts, there's the Twitter account, previously known as, was it Kira Won't Miss, who is just whole thing is just like posting just general memes, like just like text, yeah, true, of just like, I don't want my mom to die, or no, I don't want my mom to grow old. It's like, yeah, that's not a meme, but to like, or like, we really got up for school at 6 a.m. or something like that, or just like, you knew frickin', I don't know, like, no wonder frickin' kids fought so much at school because they woke up that early or something. I don't know, just those kind of general, somewhat funny statements that get reposted over and over and over again. Yeah. Oh my god, someone had a post here. Oh. Okay. Good thing I am not showing my screen. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, I think that's about it. I had a fun segment. Yeah, see, the segment got a lot better. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, anyways. What's going on? Yeah. Was it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the Warriors invited James Draws to announce their starting lineup. I don't know. Okay. Oh, man. Ooh, the Lakers are going to Boston. Hopefully that's a freaking L, man. I'm sorry. Hopefully it's an L, but Rui Hachimura scores like freaking 40 points, man. Oh, man. Anyways. Yeah. God. Oh, Fantano posted a freaking Let's Argue. Should I go look at that? It's an hour and 14 minutes, man. I think I'm good. Anyways, yeah. Should I briefly talk about the Shannon Sharp incident? It was so, oh my god, dude. It was so funny, man. Oh, man. Oh, god. Yeah. The Grizzlies. Dude, Shannon Sharp really cursed the Grizzlies, man. He really did, man. At least for this amount of time. It's like, what the heck? Why, man? Of all the teams frickin' Shannon could have cursed, man. The Grizzlies? Man, really? Like, I don't know. Yeah, what was the incident? Yeah, Shannon Sharp was courtside at a Lakers game. He likes LeBron a lot. He wants to see frickin' LeBron at age 38 being, like, as great as he is. He loves LeBron James. He goes courtside to a Lakers game. He, is, like, jawing, talking very loudly at Dylan Brooks and saying, like, you can't guard him, or something. Something like, you're too small to guard him. Dylan Brooks gets upset, and then Ja Morant's frickin' fodder, starts arguing with him, and then, a few Grizzlies. Yeah, Steven Adams is the first frickin' player to go up to Shannon Sharp. And I'm like, dude, Steven Adams? Are you telling me that Steven Adams cannot frickin' take Shannon Sharp? It's like, look, man, obviously, seeing pictures of Shannon, it's like, yes, he's 6'2", right? He's 6'2", tree, and he's like extremely freaking built, but it's like, dude, Steven Adams, you can't, like, what he looks like, oh my god, dude, yeah, I want to see freaking Shannon Sharp try to take Steven Adams, but you know, that's the whole thing. You can't really judge who's good, who would be good in a fight or not. You can't really judge that, to be honest, based on physique. Yeah, I don't know why people keep on thinking that, of just like someone has like an extremely built physique. It's like they're good at fighting. It's like, okay, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, did Andy Ruiz freaking teach these people nothing, man? Please, like, really, like, huh? Oh yeah, tiny little boxing thing before I end the episode. Yeah, Marco Antonio Barrera and Ricky Hatton had like an exhibition match that I didn't know about before. At the end of the year last year. Yeah, they just had an exhibition match for charity, I assume, and it's interesting. They were cheering, they were doing the "There's only one Ricky Hatton" freaking thing. The fans were into it. You know, I would assume it was very entertaining. You know, I would assume Ricky and Marco were just like friends, and they were just like, hey, let's have an exhibition match. You know, let's freaking I like that. There should be more exhibition matches where it's like the two fighters are just generally friendly and are just like, you know what? Let's frickin' box because, you know, fans want it and like it'll be for a good cause. Yeah, I like that, you know. There should be less exhibition matches due to actual beef, you know, stemming from actual conflict and beef. There should be more exhibition matches where it's like, you know, yeah, like Rocky Tree, you know, deterred fight between Rocky and Apollo Creed, you know, kind of like that, you know. I don't know, that's cool. Anyways, yeah, Shannon Sharp cursed the Grizzlies. Yeah, but Denver's number one, okay, and Denver is great. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully things look up for the Grizzlies. Anyways, yeah. Anything else I need to freaking say before I go? Oh man. Anyways, that's the episode. I went for over like an hour and 20 minutes basically again. So yeah. Yeah. You have to end this episode now basically. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, I think I spent a little bit of time. Persona 4 got ported to the Xbox Series S, or yeah, Xbox recently. So I spent some time like basically going back to where I was at that point in the game. And yeah, I think Persona 4 could be the next series you'll see continued on this channel because I could just so easily play it on the Series S. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I guess look forward to that in the future. I think I'm probably going to record an episode of that like either tomorrow or whatever, sometime this weekend. So anyways, yeah, thank you very much for joining me if you've made it to the end. It ends with us, I guess. Sorry for the lack of book Twitter drama, man. I don't know, I just haven't been seeing it in my feed. It's sad. I'm sorry. No shelves, man, no shelves. Sad. Anyways, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next episode.